In 2025, Canada changing PR policies. Almost these policies never changed in the past in history of immigration. I will explain all these changes for PR in 2025. Still, PR is possible for genuine people, but I will say one thing: you have to be very technical. You have to understand single and each point of PR of 2025. Therefore, this clip is very important for you, because by listening this clip you will be able to assess that you can get PR by which way. I will explain students visas also, expressway entry also, work visa also, and where are the good chances of PR. The PR chances are increased or decreased. Each single and every point I will discuss in this clip. So I start my clip now, and now I think picture is clear. Yes, sorry, I took little time. So I go to the topic of today: Canadian immigration PR in 2025. What are the significant changes? First of all, in express entry program, Canada decreased professions. And as Poilier, opposition leader, also explained, and Justin also told, Justin is going, but Justin did that change. New professions will not be added, and only those professions which are extremely required in the Canada, those professions you can go to Canada only. Mean express entry program in which bulk of professions were present, a lot of professions were present. You could go very easily in any profession, but now Canada will give only streamline occupation list in express entry program. Only those candidates will be eligible, the candidates who are required for specific profession. In simple way, I will explain: the number of the professions of express entry programs are decreased, and most important, that the only professions which are highly required, they will be in express entry program. And more likely high profession, mean engineering sector, software sector, IT sector, medical health professionals, and similarly construction related people. But there were a lot of peoples who were going for different categories, bakers, etc. Those categories may finish now, so only those categories will be allowed in which you are highly demanded in the Canada. So what will be the result of this change? One by one change I will discuss. Second change I will discuss after some time. But result of this change is that number of the PR applicants will decrease, and effort to decrease the professions in express entry program by Canadian government IRCC is that sorry, numbers of individuals who are coming to Canada, that will decrease. So Canada will receive less professionals, numbers in 2025, to decrease the number of the permanent residents. Second change, they did that the LIMIA approved letter, when you are applying for express entry program, and what was going on, people were getting 50 extra point when they will get job offer from the Canada. What was the story was that nobody was getting CRS score up in the merit without job offer. So what Asian countries, African countries, consultants, agents, Canadian consultants, Canadian agents doing, they were paying money to the companies, and the companies were giving them offer letter, and that offer letter was technically LIMIA approved, but that was not basic genuine. That person was not required. They were just purchasing that work permit or job offer, not work permit, job offer, and that 50 score they were claiming in express entry program. Benefit of that 50 point the applicants were getting, they were getting high CRS score, due to which they were eligible for immigration on express entry program. Now Canadian government understood this point. Now they thought earlier Justin clearly explained when he was talking about immigration. Now he is resigning, but he did last press conference. Mark Miller was also telling that Limia approved fake letter. We are planning to finish. And we did know these work permits who are being issued, yeah, job offers being issued by getting money. We are going to reduce numbers of Limia approved letter. I think this is a good step. This is not bad step. All these news of PR going in positive way. I will explain in the last. You will get more chance to get the permanent residence. I will prove you by evidence. This letter, Limia approved letter, was given only to those people who were giving money to the companies. There were very less genuine companies who were giving offer without money. So that was a technically purchasing offer job letter. People were purchasing to get the CRS score high. By this way, the genuine people, the people on merit, or people who cannot pay money, even they are more qualified, they were deficient in this 50 score. They were not able to get this 50 score, due to which their immigration was not occurring, and even they were more professional, they were more suitable for Canada. These are the people who actually required by Canada, and they could play a very important role in raising economy of Canada, and they are the people who can definitely change the Canadian economy. But those people were not going, and people who were going, who was giving money to the consultants, who was giving money to the companies, and those were purchasing Limia approved letter. So this thing will finish. Benefit of this thing will be the express entry merit list. Definitely in the merit list, those people will also come who are genuine. Mean that earlier Limia approved letter, people were getting 50 extra score. Now only person will go to the Canada which will go is qualification, experience, and requirement, and he will fulfill all other conditions. So merit will not be based upon Limia approved offer letter, and even you will pay money or you will not pay money, even you have offer letter, that marks 50 marks will not be counted. It will be huge opportunity for those individuals who are technically having a high qualification, but they did not know tricks of immigration, of express entry, and consultants, agents were taking their rights and they were giving to non-genuine individuals, due to which Canada is changing rules again and again in 2024. I think this is these are the non-genuine applicants, due to which IRCC and government forced to change the rules, and Justin also resigning due to those reasons. Third point, which is also very important, students who will get work permit in the Canada, and of course their work permit getting procedure is little tight than earlier. But if they are eligible, if they have that suitable course in which PGWP available, and they can do IELTS, and they can fulfill other conditions, and they have completed their education, and similarly skilled workers who did get work permit and they are successfully working in Canada, they all have good news. The Canada earlier was competing in the PR. All immigrants, either they are overseas or they are inside Canada. Mean all people of the world were competing for permanent residence. I will give example, very simple example. If there are 100 seats of PR, these 100 seats of the PR for students in Canada who did get PGWP, work permit, people working in Canada, they will also come under this category. And the people who are coming through express entry program or PNP program and they are sitting overseas, they will also come under this category. Mean 50 seats will go to the people who are not in Canada, and 50 people seats will go to the people who are inside Canada. It means there were 100 seats. I am giving approximate. The seats are very much high, still very much high numbers. The government allocated 345,000. Those were 500,000 earlier. If there are 100 seats, if 50 will be in Canada earlier, not now. Now, if there are 100 seats, all these seats will be distributed for the immigrants in Canada. This is biggest news. You are not going to understand, but I understand that you will have more opportunity to get the permanent residence. I can tell you how. If you are student, if you did get successfully PGWP, and now definitely you will extend your work permit when you will be eligible for the PR. 100 seats mean if there are 100 seats, all 100 seats will be distributed in the work visas holders of the Canada and the PGWP holders of the students. Mean they are giving preference to the people who are currently working in the Canada. The people who are working in the Canada, they will be preferred, and the people who are working outside, mean they are applying immigration of the Canada from outside, they will get PR through another allocation. So they have allocated numbers of the PR, and they are more allocating for the immigrants who are present in the Canada. So mean looking system is becoming tight, but overall situation, if you will just assess deeply, the people immigrants in Canada, one time you entered and you are legally following Canadian rules, you are absolutely more eligible for PR. You have more numbers of the PR chances because your seats are high. You are allocated now. Third one, this is a little deteriorated news that for 1 year at least in 2025, you cannot invite your parents, your grandparents. This is also for 2025 only. I am hopeful that new government who will come in 2025, they will definitely allow under pressure of immigrants parents to the Canada, because parents cannot be separated. I think this is temporary change, and I don't think a lot of consultants claiming this is biggest news, but I don't consider biggest news because this is a blood relationship. They can go to the courts as well, and new government will decide. And also this is not banned permanently, they just banned for 2025. Thank you very much.